Fighters 97. Story moves or final destiny.
Okay, I think we learned. And then, of course, I immediately put the microphone right in front of me. Of course. This is. Hi, everybody. It's Friday. Right? Happy Friday. Hope the day was restful and well productive for y'all. Cat Wizard. Hey, Stubby. Hey, Stubby. Good to see y'all. I'm trying to get this thing to stop wobbling so damn much. Sit still. Close enough. Alright. But good to see everybody. Hope your day went well. I'd say for me, yeah. Val and I went out to go look about town, look at a couple things. I got a book. Probably was gonna say the music is too loud and you're not loud enough. We can fix that by turning the music down. There we go. Look what I found. And then on top of that, literally, Charlotte said thank you, Nancy, in the chat. for turning down. Anyway, what I'm saying is, Ziran J. Ziran J. Zhao is a writer from Canada, and they wrote this book called Iron Widow that I really, really liked, and it turns out that the sequel was already in. So while we were out and about and getting stuff, I got the sequel, which is called Heavenly Tyrant. So I have no idea what I'm in for, because the last book ended on a hell of a cliffhanger. So... Heavenly Tyrant, not Heavenly Tyrant captions. When has Pixel Chat ever been accurate? It looks like it's Sapphic and Sword Fight. It is Polyam Bi and Ride Polyam Bi and Ride Giant Robots fight sort of deal. Basically, the main character. So the main character has a boyfriend, and her boyfriend has a boyfriend, and the boyfriend is boyfriends with the main character's other boyfriend. Yes, it's gay. Yes, in short, it is gay as shit. So yeah, tonight, I got too long set in KOF the other night, so I was just like, you know, not KOF. I mean Street Fighter, as Val just reminded. Yeah, I got too long sets in Street Fighter the other night, so I just feel like playing KOF. But then, I remembered the thing, and the thing that I remembered was, but I know how to play Vanessa in KOF, so why don't I just mess around with my team comp a little bit, keep things a little fresh. I still love Orochi Shermie, and knowing me, I will probably go into rank, get cooked, feel a type of way about it, and then say, fuck it, I'm playing Orochi Shermie again. Because I just want to bully and win all the Okizeme forever off of a knockdown. That is entirely a possibility, and I admit that I am that petty. But we will have to see. Documents. No, that's not the right one, I don't think.
The King of Fighters 15.
Lock this window for the time being. I think I've lock that. Applications. Controller display. Menu. Time. So I'm going to go warm up.
Registration.
So I can maybe remember what this is doing.
Select member. Put all your skills to the test.
Okay.
Select stage.
And I will attempt to spend at least a little more time with Vanessa so I can remember
It's about
what
to be a
like my
party
2
up in
combos
here.
are. Yo, have fun on King Fighters 15. Thank you, Kushi Drive. Appreciate it. I plan on it. I'm dusting off a character I haven't played in a little while from mid position, so either this is gonna go great or I'm gonna fuck it up tremendously. Okay, good.
High-level techniques on display here.
Did that just to stun for half a second so I can spend a little more time doing macro warm-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm reading your Viper guide to finally make sense of this job law. Yeah, I didn't get to put the simple gauge in there like I meant to. So Saz and it should be good enough TM until I get a chance to go back over and do one more pass and catch a couple of the rules that I just figured out how to do. If anything in that guide says Dreadwinder or Pit of Dread, then that's wrong. There is no debuff that's associated for Viper anymore. They got rid of that a while ago. I am reasonably sure that I updated it to get rid of that, but if I didn't, then I was halfway through it, mea culpa. But mostly everything in there, the rules mostly still apply, minus anything about Noxious Nash. Pretend that shit's not there. Everything else is still accurate. I like Isla's design. Yeah. Rock is cool. They over-nerfed him, though. Yeah. He's still pretty solid as a point character, which is pretty much everything I would have wanted. Like, the slowdown to his, the recovery of his FAR 5C does hurt a bit, but it mostly just means that you have to look at it, use it a little more carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn. I've been sleeping on 5 HK. Look at that. Like, 5 HK only has a little less range than 5 HK. Look at that shit. 5 be somebody from downtown. Damn. Okay, let's just go over his basic mechanics. Yeah. If anything doesn't make sense, you can literally just leave a note in that thread on the Discord. Just be like, hey, it said this thing. This doesn't make sense. And I'll take a look at it. And yeah, Isla's design. So Isla is... For the King of Fighters 15, Isla is part of the rival team, which is traditionally sort of like the...
That's gonna leave a mark.
I'll go to the pick selection to sort of make this make sense. Because this only makes sense in the context of looking at the way that teams are configured. Usually, in a King of Fighters game, if you ever see a team designated as the hero team, those are the protagonists. Hey, Sabira. Those are the protagonists of that particular game. So, Shunei, Meitenkun, and Benimaru Nikaido are this year are KOF 15's hero team, whereas Isla, Hydern, and Dolores are all the rival team. So very specifically, really, it's just Shunei and Isla that happen to be the real rivals because they have very similar powers. How's it going, Ashley? Pretty good, Sabira. Since we had our set in Street Fighter, I'm just playing KOF with like just messing around with some team comps just to kind of like get a bit of a stretch. Oh, that's okay. That's a hard knockdown.
Go for broke. Nice combo.
I remember. Okay. There we go. What? Oh, perfect. Hey, Kato, hi, Elton.
Go for broke.
I was trying to remember how to do it. I just want to check. Okay, so you need that. There we go.
Nice combo. Show no mercy.
Sure, just.
Nice combo.
Productive day and maybe productive kind of longer and then like aspects out. That's yeah. So I think it has to be a launch from that because you get this, that. I'm trying to just mostly get height, which. He's strong. Yeah, Vanessa is the main thing with Vanessa is that while she has puncher vision for getting in and out, she still has problems engaging at close range.
Show no mercy.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm worried about. Like, I get. I missed 1.0 Vanessa. She did nothing wrong. Yeah. So it looks like I need. Almost. Yeah, that might only work as like a near corner combo. Mostly just want to test it out, mostly because I want to make sure I have this in the back pocket. And I need to see if it will work if I don't push them near to the corner after. Okay, no. It needs the corner, or I need to get a little more pushback. Which I don't think I can do because of the way that all that is set up. Which means mostly that if I get something a little bit further out, I should be able to maybe get that. Let me see here. Nah. This is off. So is that. So, feel it. Yeah, so basically I really only want to go for... I think I only want to go for like uppercut combos when I'm closer to the corner. Outside of that, if I get like... If I get like this, for example. I probably want to just go straight to that. And then I'll save uppercut combos for like near the corner, because then I know for a fact I can get them. Alright. Let's go configure a team real quick, and then we should be good to go. The only thing that I anticipate running into as an issue with the particular team setup I'm about to go with, if I swap out, I'm keeping Rock, but I expect that if I change, out Orochi Shimi for Vanessa, the main issue that I am expecting that to cause is more so a careful. Yeah, you can also literally just make up a registered team of random characters, so like shuffle it every time you get a match. But I do not dislike myself that much. And we'll go with this team for like a hot minute. We'll see how this goes. So yeah, the hard part that I anticipate I'm going to run into is that this team, Rock is probably the only person that can deal with people who really don't want to close. So depending on how I feel about it, I may switch back to the team I was using before. Mostly because... So aside from, with KOF, aside from thinking about how your characters use meter in each position, the other thing you want to consider is sort of what their individual strengths are, because you may find yourself in matchups where you have to consider, oh right, this person is using Athena. Fuck! I said it and she shows up. So this is the problem I'm going to run into, basically, where if I'm not careful, trying to close against Athena with Vanessa is going to be miserable. Because Athena, the thing about Athena is that she has a very floaty jump arc, and is very easy to snipe out of the air if she's doing stuff near you that she shouldn't be doing, but she also does not have to close with you if she doesn't feel like it. And it can be extremely obnoxious to keep up with her. So not having Orochi Shimi in this situation, yeah, it's a little rough. It's gonna depend on how they move and how all this other stuff goes. So Orochi Yashiro on point is also a pretty good pick because he doesn't use a lot of meter, and he doesn't need meter for like his effect, for the tricks that make him the most effective. But that's not a commitment, so I'll take it back. That's command throw. But they missed the follow-up. Good sweep. Sweep. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Too close. Not ideal, but it's not going to get a lot of life back. So yeah, Orochi Yashiro's main thing is that while he's a grappler, he also still has Yashiro's really, really obnoxiously huge normals. So it's one of those things where it's like, oh right, lol.
Ready? Go!
Oops. Ah, messed up the combo. Are we gonna miss it this time? Nope. Yeah, so it's gonna hurt, but like, and now mostly it's just like, am I gonna get fucked up in this? Yeah.
Is this fight already over?
If I hadn't messed up the combo after the OD after that one PX move that I used, Orochi Yashiro would have died basically. But I messed up and wasn't doing the charge correctly. That was cute, we tried it, but the timing wasn't right. Either they were trying to hit me OTG with that, or meaty. Either way, they fucked up the timing. So, lol, I jumped, and lol, I came down and popped him in the nose. Alright.
Now or never. Ready?
Let me keep it a little slow. Alright, that doesn't combo. Fuck. I messed up a little bit.
The goddess of victory smiles upon the winner.
Okay. So I didn't even get the Athena, so it may not matter. But now the question is mostly, how do I pick at that Orochi Yashiro? Wear him down a little bit. Because if I can get around that, and I can get to Mary with at least either Rock or even Vanessa, I should probably be fine. The reason why I put Vanessa as the mid character is mostly because she'll have a little meter then at that point, and I can spend a little bit and really get to cook some without having to spend a lot. That's ideal.
Round one. Ready? Go!
Yeah. Hard knockdown. That's why Orochi Yashiro is. That's why it's rough. If you have Yashiro's normal, because they're all generally pretty good, and then you sort of have to just deal with. You have to deal with the fact that if he gets a command throw, if the Yashiro is good enough at what they do, it's mixed in. Ah, no, wrong one. That. Yep. Back close up. Look at that. Yeah, I should have done that. Because Orochi Yashiro, his close heavy punch is that big deuce up punch. So if you're standing like right in front of him and you try to like hop in on him, and you're not putting your button out in time, he'll hit you with that. Because close normals have really fast startup and you kind of just eat shit.
Ready?
I had to spend 1.5 meters for that, but got the kill. So we take those. And it's a problem because as I work my way through the rest of that team, they're gonna get more meters back. This is... They got what? Oh, yeah. They have 4 meter, and it's Athena, and I'm playing Vice. This is going to be rough. Yeah, I got that. Huh.
All eyes are on the winner of that fierce
I could have maybe punished the Shining Crystal bit, but I was really afraid of how long the box was active for. I think if you block it, it's not active afterward, but I wasn't sure, and I was afraid to press. But I probably should have tried it anyway. Because the moment that you did the super, and I blocked the first hit, I think it stopped being active, which meant I literally could have just done like Heavy Mayhem, EX Mayhem, Light Mayhem, and just like murdered her for shit. But I wasn't sure.
high-level techniques on display here. Nice.
Oopsie. So, all things considered, that could have been worse as far as like Vanessa went. Mostly the only thing I feel like I'm missing is just more or less a sense of like the space control, but it should be fine. All right, cool. Now y'all get to see what regular Yashiro looks like. Of course they're gonna put Joe on point. Of course they would do that. Okay, Joe Higashi's whole thing. You're going to hear a lot of hurricane upper, hurricane upper, hurricane upper. That's kind of his thing. He uses that projectile as a way of spacing people out, keeping them under control, and just like generally not letting you approach. And so getting into projectile war with Joe is he also has that for reversals. So but they weren't doing it enough to keep me out, so take those. So regular Yashiro is not a command grab character. He's basically just kind of like all brawling. That's not safe. Oh, hey, it's Rock's dad. He's... I don't know if this person can use a lot of counters or whatnot, but Geese's whole thing is that he has a whole suite of like counter holds and things like that. So if you so does Rock, but Rock only has he only has 2. Yeah, see? You see how Geese had like his hands there for a second? That was like the middle one. Oh, I should have done Raging Storm again. I don't know if it was killed though. Yeah. Oh, wow. Ah, fuck. I got tipped out. I almost had no CD. So close. Tears. Dang. Yeah, it's good. That was cute, though. Ah, see? Wait, that also OTG? Peace, you motherfucker. I don't know if that was worth it though, because now you still have like sub 30 maybe, if that, and all I really need is to get one mayhem and not I get one mayhem and not fuck up the combo when you die. I don't know if it's worth it. that's the only unfortunate thing about double Replucan. As tall as it is, it's still a ground projectile. So I hopped that shit and managed to just barely get over and sweep in time. Also, if I'd had a really strong sense for when it was coming, if I really wanted to try to do something real ballsy, I could have done EX Splash and gone through it and just dived him right there. But if it didn't do enough damage to kill, I would have been in a very tight pickle.
Round one. Ready? Go!
Ooh, unfortunate. They tried it. They tried it. And then I managed to hop over the Hurricane Upper anyway. I think that was a hop. I'm pretty sure that wasn't a full jump. I didn't mean to roll there. Yep. Reversal. Yep. Ooh. I might have gone for the super cancel there. I might have, but that's me. Ooh. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. I have meter advantage and pretty big life. So I don't absolutely fuck it up. I should be able to make something work out of this. Then of course I immediately forgot how to do one thing that would have been really useful there. So yeah, you remember how I said Pikachu just has like really big limbs and he just like throws that shit all. It's the kind of thing that it's effective. To be clear, it is effective, and it's not that that's like, oh, I am denigrating this person for playing that way. It's like, no, this is why Orochi Yasho is dangerous, because he has basically those same normals with pretty much the same frame data, and you kind of just have to work around that shit. God damn it, messed up the combo. Yeah, I wanted 1-2 punches. Fuck. There we go. Whew. I dropped that like 3 times.
Mad respect to the winner! Winner!
That's true. No, I was saying that if I don't acknowledge it, if I don't acknowledge it, then I didn't drop it, which is true. So the thing that makes it tricky with Vanessa, where I have to be a little careful. So let's talk about a thing about KOF and how KOF works. I have to switch to Vanessa for the effective. Let me do that. Where are you? Where is the secret agent? My brain is having a fart, and I do not remember where. Harry and Joe. Women's team. Here we go. So, Vanessa's 1-2 puncher. You do it on its own. You can do it by either holding forward and LP, 6 LP, or back and LP, 4 LP. So you can do it with either one of those inputs. And the reason why that's useful is because if you are doing a standing normal and you cancel into 1-2 puncher by doing 4 MP, what that winds up doing is it lets you get a regular uppercut, because uppercut is a charge back motion. So you hold back on the stick for like about half a second in KOF. Charge times are very short. Then forward and punch it to get it. Fair. Yep. Didn't need to roll there. I wanted to do rising tackle and then kick it. But I messed up and did the inputs too fast. Almost had it. There we go. That would have been really nasty. I messed up the input. For rising tackle, you do 6-2-3, the famous like zigzag motion, the dragon punch motion, and press punch. But if I'm doing it sloppily, I get things like standing medium punches, what have you. Oh wow, I got tossed up 3 times. That's a murder. All right, let's see. Iori is interesting because while he is technically not as good in this game as he has been in other KOF games, it's Iori. He's never bad in a KOF game. Kind of like how Kim Kapwan basically is never bad in a KOF game. At most, he's like aggressively mid. Yeah, that's fair. I didn't have to spend any meter either. So Vanessa is also relatively good as a point character. If you are willing to work around the fact that you don't have like a lot of meter to play with, at least immediately. But she, much like Rock, she can be really efficient at like making back the meter that she spends. Be careful. Fair. Yep. So yeah, you see the main issue. Like Rock, the main thing about Rock is that while he does not have like a lot of really good like cross-ups and things like that, his normals are still very solid, and he's sort of, to quote the King of Fighters 15 wiki entry for him on Dream Cancel, Rock instead mostly relies on conditioning people in order to like really make his stuff work. Ooh, I got hit. Because I put, I did jumping CD, and I put my fist in the garbage disposal. That's pretty much what happened there. Put my hand right in the blender. Just blur. So yeah, Rock because of sort of the way that he is rounded, you can put him in basically any slot in a KOF team and he works fine. I use him on point because he has a little bit of everything and happens to be very meter efficient at point. But you can put him as a mid character, you can put him as an anchor. He works out pretty well all the same. Good throw. Yeah, I wasn't gonna get another. I've been wanting to do that mix for so long. I've been wanting to do that for so long. Like, actually just mess with somebody a little bit and then get the command throw in and get a kill. No. Almost had the punish. Ah, I wasn't close enough. I tried to do it again. Why did I try to do that on wake up? I did that. It's fine. I'll eat shit there. That's okay.
Now or never. Ready? Go!
I tried to just fight against that. Wasn't trying to turn yet. Damn it, I didn't want that. So, Vanessa's jabs, as you can see, are very good for checking tops if I don't fuck them up. That's the hard part. No. That was cute, though. No. Hey, Sin. How you doing? Good? Yep. Yeah. I really thought I wouldn't have to blow extra. I should have probably just done Heavy Mayhem first, just to be absolutely sure. Because then that would have been like 3 of them in a row. Sure. Let's this rock has demonstrated that it will win. Why? Either they froze or they... Nah. Yeah. They really did have me though. When they got that combo, I don't know why they stopped. They literally could have just done after I think they got the hard knuckle, right? They literally could have just done Shy Knuckle and then they could have done Shy Knuckle and then EX Raging Storm and I would have been dead. That was, and it was anchor and they had the meter to dump. I lost that still, and that's kind of what it is. But for KOF in particular, the general rule of thumb is, in a general sense, like if it's anchor to anchor and you have the meat of the kill, dump that shit. Like holding on to it past a certain point does you no good. Dump it. Just dump it. Hook 'em. That's really all that there is to it. So it made them work. They made it work rather, and it's not like necessarily a bad thing. But if you got it, spend it. Spend it. Make them sweat. Spend it. Especially if it's anchor and anchor. Like, so let's focus. Leona is pretty good at mid-air combat and has a lot of options for space control. As y'all can see.
Won't give up that easy.
Oh, they're playing the KOF 14 defense too. Oh no! Oh right, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, Ralph. Oh, got it. To explain Ralph's whole deal. Y'all remember how I said that like Yashiro just has like really like fat normal, right? Where it's just like you just put stuff right in your face and it's like. Ralph also does that, but also just has really explosive damage. If you run into someone playing normal Shermie anchor, we'll run into your whole KOF launch team tonight with someone on the Yashiro in the deal. Yeah. Unfortunately for Ralph, no. Oh no, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. So you remember how I said that like Ralph's whole thing is pretend he's Yashiro as far as how strong his normals are, but then he just does it. Basically, what Ralph is infamous for in this game specifically is that his far standing heavy punch is just really big and just covers a whole chunk of space for like no reason at all, and it's very obnoxious to deal with. Ralph's main thing mostly is that while his normals are really good and his pressure is pretty good, it is still relatively easy to overextend because like Ralph players tend to go man. So it's one of those things where it's like you sort of let them hang themselves a little bit, but you have to be very deliberate about how to do that.
Clinches the first round. Reach for the top. Ready? Go!
Ooh, spicy. Yeah, see, and then
Should bring the hype.
if I'd realized what was happening earlier, I might have been able to get out of that way earlier. But
To fight.
it took too long to realize what was happening. I messed it up.
This is match point for player 2.
Oh, and an ad's coming in. Yeah. Alright. Well, either I'm going to do great against this Clark or I'm going to die miserably. Find out. Yep. Yeah, I'm probably dead. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah.
Super KO! Final round! Time to go big or go home!
The other hand, well, how much meter? No, they only spent 2. But I'm at the slight meter advantage, but that would not mean very much unless I manage to. Long stretch. Fuck! No! I'm dead. Damn. That was close.
What a
It's always Clark.
fight!
I'm
These
always
two
cooked.
know how to
All the
rumble.
time.
Winner!
一度手間取っちまったが任務に支障はない。
Ah, cooked.
Select order. Get ready for a battle of titans!
Genk.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Kula's main thing is that Kula is very quick, and the main thing is that she doesn't do. She has the same floaty jump part that that Athena does. So she's easy to punish in the air if you know what to look for. But the sort of flip side to all of that is that her normals are very oppressive and very they have a habit of shutting you down for space control stuff. She also can use like snowman. She can also use like a snowman for like Pokies that make control and things like that. Well, if they've done the other combo. So, Long is basically, this is not ideal for Vanessa because of that. I'm gonna spend a lot of time like trying to like I have to spend a lot of time basically working around the fact that her limbs are really, really, really long. And so a lot of it is like, with Vanessa, a lot of it comes down to like strike mix because she doesn't have very much that she can do otherwise. No, I tried to press 2 buttons against that. There we go. But now I have to go up against a Ralph like sub. How much? 0, 100, 200, 300. I'm only like a little bit over 300, like a little over 300 health, which is not ideal situation. Basically, if I breathe funny, Ralph is going to like fuck me up. Look at that shit. Oh, Shadow Strike. Done.
All eyes are on the winner of that fierce fight.
And like, you didn't have to do much. It's Ralph, but like. It didn't help that I went in with like relatively. So yeah, the thing I was explaining earlier, as far as Cool is concerned, is that basically, like, while her jump is very floaty, her normals are still pretty long, which means that she's very good at like harassing was close enough, but I didn't get the punch right. Damn. If I'd gone for the elbow, that would have got me.
Round 2. Ready? Go!
And that's why I was saying before, the main thing for Fula is that because she has such a floaty jump arc, if she's not careful about how she jumps, you'll low profile her shit, and then she kind of just cries. There you go. This is where that gets rough. So I think, yeah, I probably have to put back Ocean. And if I'm gonna run Point, if I'm gonna run Vanessa, might have to be Point. Oh, you have enough time to run up. Oh. That changes that calculus a bit. Yeah, I got that. So that's the main thing about Long in particular, is that probably really I should be playing her mid rather than Vanessa, because it still gives me the same sort of like, it still gives me the same coverage that I am missing, which is mostly like being able to like just like keep people like pinned down at mid range, which is ideal. Yeah, let's go back. Nope, wrong one. Here we go. Vanessa, to she drives Point, because I know it came up earlier. Like, Vanessa has gotten nerfed a little bit in the time since launch, and you can still feel it a little bit, but she's not, obviously she's not a bad character, but they have leaned a bit heavier into the aspects of making it so that you really have to know how to like stick and engage with her. Don't mind me just lurking. I do appreciate the lurkers. Who are other characters that I use? So I'll demonstrate what I meant by like Long being like ideally a character that I would play at mid and over Vanessa in this particular instance, because like y'all have seen oh, do we not have, did I not fix the gift sub alert? I didn't fix the gift sub, so I have to do that at some point. Thank you very much though for the gift sub, and I deeply appreciate it. I'm gonna exclamation point hype in the chat, I'd appreciate it. That was lovely. And now I need to go fix the gift. Now I need to go double check what the I need to go double check that at some point after stream TM. That person's not going to fight me. Oh no. KOF, please. KOF, please don't freeze. I'm gonna have to restart it. It froze. Oh no. Alright, hold on, let me restart it. Alright. Yeah, it's been a while since we had to break out the Kabuki bat, huh? Thanks, Stubby. I appreciate it. For context, when we were doing Legend of Legaia, the means by which I was playing Legend of Legaia made it so that occasionally certain random battles would just cause like the whole, not the stream thankfully, but just the game to crash. And most frequently and most often it was an enemy called the Kabuki Rat that was responsible. And that's where that came from.
Registration.
Y'all know that?
Select member.
Alright, so let me show why Long is
Select stage.
why she is probably ideally better as like the mid of choice in this circumstance, considering the things that like I would like to do. So y'all saw it in the matchup itself, but like her kicks are very long range, and even stuff like her standing bar heavy punch, you eat shit basically. If she pops you with that, and then it's like, oh, I'm gonna do those fake kick because you're close enough. Were you guarding your toesies? No, eat shit, right? A lot of it for her is she specializes in being able to pick and poke at people at range in ways that are really, really annoying. She kind of it's just lol, lamau, pickety pick, poke, pickety pick, poke, and that's kind of what happens to you when you fight against a good one, which is why she's really well suited to mid, amongst other things.
Ready?
Okay, so Clark at point. This works because much like Orochi Yashiro, Clark is not a character that requires a lot of meter for the things that he happens to be really good at. He can kind of just like test you with normal and other stuff. Ooh, yeah. And then he has Frankensteiner as an invincible reversal. If you use an advanced strike, you can basically force him to eat shit, but you have to be able to anticipate that it's coming. Otherwise, you kind of just fuck up. He tried to mount tackle there, but fortunately, right as he ran at me, I was doing hop jumping heavy punch, so it was just like, whoa. Hey, come on.
Round 2. Ready? Go! Nice combo.
Ah, damn it, I could have punished that and I messed up there. Ooh. Oh, short by like short by like just a little. So, here's the reason why I like playing Orochi Ship. So Orochi Shermie does not have very long block string pressure. Not really. But what she does have, she has regular Shermie's. Ooh. Shoot. He has regular Shermie's really, really good normals. It's a trait that he shares with regular Shermie as well, which you're about to see. Regular Shermie is basically a grappler. Orochi Shermie is more of a zoner. But they both have certain differences. Their normals aren't entirely the same. Like, they all look the same, but they have slightly different frame data. There. Plus. Thought I was gonna jump. That's not safe. Yep, I got it. So yeah, y'all sort of see what I mean. Basically, I don't remember who has the slightly faster ones in certain circumstances, but our normals are basically all the same. The only act Shermie has that's kind of shitty is her her blowback attack. Does not have a lot of range horizontally. Not like Vice's, where it's just like she just puts her whole ass fist right out in front of you. You're done. Cooked. Hey, remember how I said the rule in KOF is if you catch somebody and it's anchor to anchor, it doesn't matter. Dump your meter. This is why. True. But mostly it's because, like, the thing that a lot of people tend to sort of, like, not do in fighting games in general sometimes, like, you spend the resources. It's not really KOF specific, but it is in this game in particular. I'll phrase it like this. With the way that KOF tends to incentivize, like, big damage cash outs, it's really important because rounds are very short and characters have really, really big comebacks, right? So it's one of those things where, like, yeah, in most other games it is obviously true, but KOF is very volatile in certain aspects, and so it becomes especially important here. Like, if you got it and it will kill, spend it. Clark did not get to command throw me, which meant that Oki did not get to, like, just explode my neck, and I'm happy about it. God. So yeah, to explain what Oki is, Oki or Oki's Endo is basically is basically shorthand for what is the attacker going to do after getting a knockdown, right? And Clark, if he puts you in a position where he hits you with a command throw, you don't want to be in that position, because for Clark in particular, he has very many options as to what he can and will do to you after he puts you in a knockdown, and you don't want to be in a position where you have to guess. You don't. You don't. It's really nasty, because it'll be like, oh, I'll run up to you and I'll do Frankenstein, lol, or I'll run up to you and I'll do Armored Argentine Backbreaker, so if you're trying to, like, mash to stop me from, like, clapping your cheeks, you kind of eat shit, right? No. while those normals for Orochi may seem kind of slow, her crouching light kick is really good at pestering people and keeping them from like approaching you. And her standing light kick looks a little short range, but like if people are hopping at you carelessly, like that, that gives them also something to think about. Ooh, no, ooh, no, oh god. Choked a little bit on the combo. There we go. I wanted to do that and then do her EX, her other super, but the EX version of it when I was trying to get the combo earlier and choked at mid-screen, because that would have killed her straight up. But I choked a little bit, but it's okay. We made it work. As Roman Reigns would say, witness me.
Show no mercy.
So I need to do two. And that was two. That was 3 meter out of like 4. So if you were to run like, if you were to run long as like a mid character, you basically get like, you can also you can hold it, backdash, hold it, and advance, right? You get a character who can pester at some very impressive ranges, and you kind of just like make people eat shit for it. I think I have to cancel. Yeah, no, on the last second. This is even better. So, it used to be that the cancel point for that had to be during the initial hits, before the last hit. But the fact that it's on the last hit now, right, means that you've gotten all the damage out of the other hits before you do that. So now it's like, you do like this, and for 3 meter, that is literally almost 60% of somebody's health. Again, this is why you see her as a mid character or an anchor character most often, because when Lung has that amount of meter to spare, if she hits you with snake legs at the right distance, congratulations, you just ate. Congratulations, you just ate shit. No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do the command throw again, but I messed up the input. I have to slow down a little bit to make sure that I actually do the input quickly. I was thinking too hard and attempted to like have I fought this person before? I fought this person before, right? Wrong one. Sad face. Yeah, no, you shouldn't have done it that way. I respect it, but you shouldn't have done it that way.
Player 2 wastes no time evening the score.
I get what you're going for, but you shouldn't have done it that way. So, that's another thing to note about KOF in particular, right? Is that depending on your character, that close speed is really, really fast. That's a problem.
Round 4. Ready? Go!
Yeah, there you go. And then you would want to do the second one. There we go. I'm still probably going to get cut though. I have no health, and it's Ralph. Ralph will breathe on me and I'll die. But I'm going to try it anyway.
Ready? Go!
Damn it, I didn't do it fast enough. Because you're not supposed to be able to get out of that. If I do that quickly enough, if I get Deicide to pull them in, and then I do the command throw quickly enough, you can't get out of that. Which means that if they're getting out of it and not getting hit by it, I'm doing it too slow. Which is annoying, but it's not something I haven't practiced it. I have not practiced it as much, because putting a Deicide out in the wrong situation is, you get slapped very quickly. No, I respect it, but I got over the race spin. So that little ballerina twirl that Kula does is called race spin, and after she does it, she either has like a kicking move where she throws She either has a
We're tied up.
kicking move where she throws a projectile afterward, or she does the slide. But they did light race spin, so they came in a little low. So I hopped over,
Ready?
kick, and hit them in between the two points of it. Oh, they went for a reset there. That made sense. I see. Ooh. That's fair.
Reach for the top. Ready? Go!
There we go.
May the best anchor win.
I don't use splash very often at all like that, because if people are expecting it, they jump,
Final round.
and then you kind of eat shit. But occasionally, when they're not expecting it, it is very good to like kind of make them minds. Ah, fuck. I wasn't close enough. Not gonna kill, but I don't really need to kill. I think enough damage on the board. Care a little bit. Now, right, with that pressure from having dealt that damage out, even if it didn't kill, the main thing that Vice has over Ralph is that while Ralph's normals are really good, so are Vice's. And I was saying this earlier, but unlike, for example, both Shermie and Orochi Shermie, Vice's blowback attack, well, Shermie's jumping blowback is really good, but her standing blowback is kind of what both of Vice's are good. So a lot easier to sort of like create a situation where you pressure people. Man throw. Yeah. And that's the sort of thing that I mean when I'm like, Rock is not good at like mix-ups, but he is really good at conditioning. You have tested people enough with like a lot of the stuff that Rock can do. Then it becomes a lot harder to keep him out. That's standing low. Ah, B. I'm making a guess here, but it feels like the Luong is the character that this person took the most time into learning. It feels like the cool is still a little bit baked, a little half baked. Well, it's either that or rough, but I'm not for sure. Yeah, you tried. Haha. Yep. No. A lot of people tend to think that with Orochi Shermie, you can, and you can to a certain extent, just get in on her and pound her down that way. But if you are on the outside working your way in, and she has the opportunity to like set up other stuff, no, you don't get in like that. Not that easily. Ooh, that was good. He'll come back with at least 500, so gotta be careful now.
Final round. Ready? Go! What a stellar fight! These two know how to rumble.
I love Bai so much. What a character. The character of all time. Isn't punishment supposed to be... You know what? I'm gonna just let that one go. I'm gonna let that one go. Because there were several thoughts that crossed my mind, and if I say any of them out loud, I can feel someone in chat or someone somewhere else getting ready to cook me. Perhaps. Alright, the thing I was going to talk about. So, when it comes to doing certain combos in So you notice how Isla is in the air after this. Let me pause the, stand by real quick, just so I can demonstrate this out. So, this is what caught that person last time. Hang on. Concentrate. Concentrate, son. So you saw how that missed, right? So in KOF, and I think in most, it depends on the character largely. If you're going to do an advanced cancel, which is basically just doing one of your super moves, whichever one it is, into the EX version of the second one, generally speaking, the order does not matter in most circumstances. In most circumstances, the order does not matter. Right? However, when it comes to combos and the way that combos set things up, as you all saw earlier, depending on the character, depending on the super move, doing certain super moves first is not ideal. Right? So in this case, think it's either that you need to use a different... think it's like you need to use like a different version of that that's lower. The combo in order for that to work. Or you would want a different Because you can't directly do like an EX. And I think probably ideally you really want yeah, and you see it still leaves them too high, right? So with certain characters, that's a concern that you have to worry about. When you're trying to like plan out what cancels you can and can't get, and when it's appropriate to do which. One of the reasons that Vice is so goddamn good is that she doesn't care. It doesn't matter. If you can get into one super, you can get into the other. It doesn't matter what the order is. Case in point. Or even if I happen to do something like, let's say this.
Techniques on display
Right.
here.
I have to actually remember what I'm doing. No, I should do EX first. Right, so... yeah, that's what it is. So... with Vice, the order literally doesn't... he doesn't care. So, unlike what happened with that last person, where, oops, lol, too high, the super whiffed, Vice doesn't care. Doesn't matter. If she hits you with one super and she has the meter to go into the other one, she has a guaranteed setup. She's got a guaranteed setup into the other one. You just kind of eat shit. It's great. I love this character very much. I did write about this in that article on my blog. I gotta plug myself in a second, of course. The article that I wrote on my blog that says Vice Part 2, I explain that whole thing that I just explained to you now in that article as well. But it's one of the reasons why like I prefer Vice as an anchor character. Because it's like, alright, 3 meters, if I hit you with one super, I'm guaranteed to get the other one. You kind of just eat shit. And even if I were to choose to skip ahead and just do her climax super instead, still guaranteed as long as I've hit with... if I hit with one super, I don't have to worry about order of operations or any of that other stuff. Like you do, like people just eat shit. Ooh, this one's bad. I shouldn't have accepted this one. These are some rollback frames. These are the rollback frames of all time. Yeah, that neocities.org link, that is in fact the blog. Thank you, Charlotte. Appreciate it. Ah, Lord. I should not accept this one. This one's bad. I gotta keep the combos simple so that I don't... yeah, the rollback frames here are really, really bad. And I don't know how it is that they're still relatively okay. Oh lord. I don't know who this is, but I regret picking this up. It's fine. If I lose this one, I just won't rematch. Normally, even if people have relatively high normally people, even if they have relatively high RTT, as long as the rollback frames aren't like jumping 5 billion places, it's still playable. But when the rollback is like severe like this, it becomes impossible. Someone's on Wi-Fi that's getting stolen by a neighbor, or is the neighbor stealing Wi-Fi? Yeah, probably. Oh hey, it's Vanessa. at mid. So again, like mid Vanessa works fine. It's just that like I'm not confident enough in my space control with that character to make it work. But it's workable. Case in point. Nice. Playing KOF in the ISS. Ah! Oh yeah, they're right under that, that's fair.
This is match point for player 2.
If this person tries to hit match again after this, I'm going to laugh really hard, and then I'm going to say no. Because no, actually.
Now or never. Ready? Go!
Yeah, I don't fancy trying to fight Fiori and like things to roll back. 9 finger roll back, however many it is. Nah, play KOF with whoever is in the place where, in the same area where you live, friend. Because nah, it's not me. It's not me. If that's all it takes for you to toss it, okay. Vanessa, you can't sass me when literally I was watching a fucking stop motion there. Are you going to say fight again? You better not say fight again. You better not say fight again. You better not. Good gravy. Because like sometimes you can get somebody who happens to have a really high like MS response when you match up with them, and then there's not a lot of rollback, so it's fine.
Select order.
But then other times that happens. Fuck Yamazaki. Okay. So y'all remember how Long has that thing where she does snake legs, right? And it's like, oh, I'll kick high, or I'll kick mid, or I'll kick low, right? Yamazaki has that, except with his hands, and it hits twice, and it can also OTG when he does the low one, and it. Like that. By the way, if you get to with that snake arm super, where he like basically takes that arm and shoves it in your gut, congratulations, you got poison. And you might be thinking, wow, that's annoying. And it is. Hitting him does stop it, at least, but like... Oh, unfortunate. Got in close and got thrown. So, like, yeah. Like, when you look at Orochi Shirmi, you think, wow, she's, like, helpless up front when you look at her moveset. But then she does shit like, He gets you with a throw. Does that. Does that. Does that. That's fair. I was fucking around with that, and that's gonna hurt. Oh yeah, I forgot the sand clone. That sand clone that Kuki makes will actually hit you when it's collapsing at the end. So if he puts one of those in front of you and you're in range and you don't block it, you get hit, and it's like, well, case in point like that, right? Ah, fuck. Too slow. Fuck. I thought I had that there, but I messed up. So I got the low kick, but I didn't do the punch fast enough. Basically, if I'd been a little bit less sloppy with that, I could have gotten a mayhem and pushed myself out of the corner. And to think I didn't even fight against the Gurnets yet, this is going to be a painful one. I didn't even fight against the Gurnets yet. What a shame.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
So yeah, the thing about Yamazaki's Snake Hand is that while it is relatively slow, he can feint it in order to like avoid committing to it. Ooh. Very tight. I probably could have done a rising tackle and caught it, but that involves it is not as easy as I would like it to be. Whoa. Oh, I could have thrown lightning whip there and tipped him out. That was silly. Very dangerous. Okay, Gurnets. TLDR mid-range monster. He has one of Iori's moves. He has this shit. He also calls down like fuck ass huge tornadoes. Can also do a pretty good rush down game. Oh, I'm fucking okay. I can't go too hard for that. If I'd done maybe like heavy chops, I would have put him out of range of like actually blowing me up. But now we're here. Nope. Yeah, I did. Oh. Huh. Fuck it. It's not gonna kill. but I want to put some damage on the board.
Can they survive?
Yeah.
What a stellar fight! These two know
So,
how to run.
King of Fighters 15 has an auto combo system where if you have at least 3 super meter and you mash standing light punch when you're in close enough range, that happens basically. So you basically always, and you can end the auto combo in different ways depending on what button you use as the final one. If you use A as the final button and you have enough super, you don't, like, basically you just do a super move instead, or some other button depending on what you have. Got hit by an advanced strike. So, if somebody is attempting to wake up throw you in KOF 15, one of the things that they added to the update that added in, or shortly before the update that added in Maturing Vice, is something called an advanced strike. If somebody is trying to hit you with a throw and you do an advanced strike, you basically absorb the throw and then do that. There. That was cute. Well, it's basically, they thought that I was going to throw another projectile, so that's why they did the roll pass to kind of like get past what I was going to throw, and I didn't do it. Fair. Yeah, I wasn't watching those. Burn a bit of meter there, but I got the kill.
Round 4. Ready? Go!
Hey, Con. Well, okay. I'm at a meter deficit right now, and it's Gurnitz. Yeah, and then yes. Oh no, climax. Okay, I mean. Yeah, fighting against Gurnitz is it's difficult. So the thing is that with Gurnitz in particular, right? If you are able to roll yourself past tornadoes, and get yourself in a position where you're relatively close to him, especially after he's thrown a tornado, he dies. He eats shit. Yep, it's KOF tonight, Con. for a little bit longer.
Select order.
Because it is near 9 o'clock. I'll maybe go like a little past 9 if that, but not very much so. Because I started the...
Nothing will stop
You missed the
this
geese
show.
earlier today, by the way. But I know that like time is wild over there where you're at, so it's fair. I didn't look at that team lineup at all, really. I saw Terry as an anchor, and that's the only thing I paid attention to. Who am I fighting first? Let me see. It's easy. Oh, it's Bon Jenny. Fuck.
Ready?
Um,
Go! Get moving!
okay. Okay, they don't know. They're keeping it simple. So. Yeah.
The first round.
So the reason why I worry about Bon Jenny is because people who know how to play her very well, what happens is that Jenny gets a knockdown. She throws a projectile that basically is incredibly dangerous when it's meaty and eats shit for the rest of the map. And that's basically it. Jenny is very, very difficult to contest in that sense if she gets a knockdown going. Also, much like how Rock and the other character on Team Southtown Gato have, she also has like faint versions of alright. You know. This is the hard part now. So Mai's whole thing is that she sort of has the same like floaty jump as Kula does, but she also has normals that are about as good, as well as like just being able to like use Kachosen to really control space like that. And a lot of those jumps that they're doing where they wind up behind me, I think most of those are attempts to try to cross up with her jumping heavy kick. Pretty sure most of those are attempts for that. Or just making sure that she positions herself behind me when I'm pressing something, and then I get fucked up and I get hit afterward. It's one of those two. I think. My best guess is that. Mai is difficult because a lot like Athena, you have to sort of run her down. Running her down is a very difficult prospect, and she has, much like Athena, she sort of has ways of controlling her sort of like trajectory in the air, but in a different way than Athena does. Nope. Shouldn't have committed too hard. That's not safe. Jenny, when she does the heavy version of that move, can break it even on hit, but I don't know if it's safe in this circumstance or not. Fuck. Nah, too close.
High-level techniques on display here.
There we go.
Not looking good for player one.
The jabs managed to save me a little bit there. Let's see about this Anchor Terry though.
Round 3. Ready? Go!
Yeah, that's fair. That could have been a much nastier punishment. They didn't really good. Yep, too close. Ooh, yeah, good rising. Woo.
This competitor is too
Oh, that's an
strong.
OTV.
Can
Oh shit.
anyone stop them?
Yeah.
Winner!
One character victory. They thought about switching order. If they'd done it, I imagine they would have put my first. Well, my does work pretty fine without meter. Yeah, we take those. OCV, OCV, OCV. Yeah. But it's tough because, like Kuchi Drive said earlier, Rock used to cook a lot harder than he does now. So it takes a little more work to like run to the point very effectively. Yeah, so what is a one character victory? Literally just beat them with your first, beat all your opponent's characters with like one. It's not like an official. It's not like a well, that's a lie. If you're playing arcade mode, they call it the bonus is called straight. But basically, all you have to do is win with your first, like beat all of the opponent's characters with your first one. So yeah, in the arcade mode, if you do that in a given against a given team, they give it to you. They give you a point bonus called straight. In short, yes. For how long we will have to see, because Mai is probably about to scramble me with these jumps again. Unless I... Yeah, that one. Great, valid. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little deceptive when you first hear it, and then when you put it in the context of KOF, you're like, oh, that makes sense. So yeah, no, I get you. Meme doesn't mean mac and cheese, apparently. Oh god. Yeah, see, there's that shit. Fuck. I will have to investigate the science, of course. Ooh, yeah, I might get cooked here. I spend a bunch of time like and this Maya is not on the ground long enough for me to really feel comfortable trying to like. Ooh. There we go.
Who is going to take the win?
All right. But they've got full meter, and I'm down 1.
Hey, come on! Final round.
So this is a little tricky.
Go! Hey! Rock him! Hey! Rock him! Hey! Rock him! Stay down! Rock him!
Damn it. I couldn't get the other one off. Not gonna kill him.
Can they survive?
Gonna come close. Whew.
What a stellar fight! These two
Shit.
know how to rumble. Winner!
If I hadn't jumped over that, oh boy. We take those. Holy shit. But yeah, that's why it's like, again, right? KOF is an extremely swing game, right? Especially because the timer is very short. So in situations sometimes where it's like, I probably could have come up with a combo that would have killed off of that standing light punch. I probably could have. If I was absolutely certain that I wasn't going to fuck up the inputs. Because literally doing the standing light punch into EX Mayhem, into like EX Deicide Avatar, into Light Mayhem, into Splash, into a super cancel, definitely would have killed. But my brain was not thinking all those steps in. I was like in, I gotta get something in mode.
Ready? Go!
Oh, that's fair. Oh god. So Hamaru is not a very fast character, but he's got a sword and he's got Samurai Showdown damage. So getting hit by his normals is basically just fast. He doesn't have to be fast. Yeah, like Hamaru's whole thing is basically if he puts hands on you, you die. He does a lot of things. He does not move very quickly, but he does not have to because he kind of takes damage. I did almost get hit by that 5C though, so I shouldn't be talking too much shit. I really did almost get hit by that. Okay, it's Orochi Chris. Hey, Sin. It's your boy, except on evil. I need to be a little careful because he does have a wake up. But did you get hit by the follow up? Yeah, I fucked up. So, ideally what I would have really wanted in those situations is to get more knockdown. Because that's the hard thing about playing Orochi Shuri. If you don't get knockdowns, you have to try to push people, and her pressure up close is not. Yeah, that you have to worry about. I thought I blocked that. I messed it up though.
What a great
Dang.
fight! Mad respect to the winner! Winner!
So basically though, so regular Chris is normally a character that specializes in like speed fighting tactics where he'll hitting away a lot. Orochi Chris kind of gets rid of that in exchange for sort of like a variety playstyle more than anything else.
Ready? Go!
He has a little projectile. He has a funny projectile. Ouch. Yeah. What is this? Bushido Blade? I think I got lucky with like getting hit by the DXD like like once. I was baiting it and it wasn't coming, and that's why part of why I got cooked. So I was trying to bait something that wasn't showing up. So I was wasting time instead of just like going ham. Yeah, Bushido Blade doesn't have characters that are. I'm gonna be rude to Bushido Blade for half a second, and I'm sorry, but like Bushido Blade doesn't have characters that like actually have personalities. It doesn't mean it's a bad game, but like characters in Bushido Blade don't have personality at all. I spent a little more meter than I would have liked. That was not ideal. Not really.
Stand your ground. Ready? Go!
I'm not totally sure how Mario's personality is so much. He just has really cool hair. Interchangeable. Yeah, fair. Okay, Orochi Yashiro's anchor is not a bad choice, but unless I am at very low health. I'm not sure if we're gonna see this person like try to cash out. Yep. I was not expecting that to hit. Whoa. They're gonna fuck. Oh, ooh, God. Yeah, that was good. But I've come out, I've done what I needed to. The most important thing is that I've come out positive on meter. And that's the important part. I wanted to come out positive on meter, and I have. Ah, damn it! I don't have enough to do much of anything though, so I win. The quick max that they burned, they literally threw away the last of their meter to try to make something work there, and they couldn't, which is unfortunate. And Orochi, so that's why I'm like, Orochimaru as anchor is not the worst thing. If it were me, if this was the team I was playing, not that this would necessarily be better, but is that by signal?
Round one.
Sibiru? Oh, you finally did it. Damn! Not ideal. Well, no, I'm coming in with a meter advantage, and they don't have very much life, so if I keep it light, I should be able to, like... There we go.
Both point characters are knocked out.
They have a slight meter advantage now, but like just barely, and I didn't spend very much, which is kind of the point. That's more or less what I was looking for. Like, I didn't want to have to spend meter to confirm anything during any of that. Ooh, that was good. Ooh. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Yeah, I don't fight a lot against Orochi Chris, so, or even Chris in general, so this is a matchup that is sort of like a black box to me. Bleh.
What a great fight! Mad respect to the winner! Winner!
That's 921. I can hold that. I'm willing to hold that out. I'm gonna let that be the last one. Because otherwise I'll keep going. And then Ikuyo showed up right as we're getting ready to end. Oh, forgive. But it is about that time. And I gotta go see who's online so we can go raid somebody. Let's see. Thank y'all for coming by. I appreciate it. I'm gonna put on the big screen here. So I don't have to do the Munity one because Nightbot just did that. But links. If you want to know, we are gonna go raid somebody. So if you want to help support whoever we raid, stick around for that. But links. I do game analysis and design articles over on my NeoCities. I wrote lots of words about my Snake Arms wife because Vice is very precious to me. And I was really happy to see that she came back for KOF 15. So go to my blog and go read that. The main blog page also has an RSS link. So if you use like an RSS reader, you can throw it in there and get updated on when I do stuff. I have old game design posts up on Medium and some from co-hosts that I have to figure out how to port over eventually. Probably co-host first because I don't know if I can do it from Medium without having them like breathe down my neck about whatever. Stream VODs are up at my YouTube. Ko-Fi, if you want to support me and the stream, thank you, Cal. But don't want to give money to Amazon or Jeff Bezos because you think that he's a stinky butthead. Ko-Fi is preferred. Monthly sub on Ko-Fi, I keep like $4 out of a $5 monthly sub on Ko-Fi. So that's, if you're like, what's that incentive? That's the incentive. I may also at some point start posting like preview snippets of stuff over on Ko-Fi to kind of like help keep that going along. Throne, if you want to get anonymous gifts for like me, the streamer, and you're like, hey, I see this nice thing you put up on here. I'm gonna either buy it outright or I'm gonna crowdfund or I'm gonna help crowdfund it because it's really expensive. It's over there on my Throne. My card has all my other social media links. I am mostly these days on Blue Sky. And then last but not least, if you want to hang out with us when we're not doing stream stuff, you don't mind making a Roblox account that you're not going to use for anything ever, you can join us on Guilded. I have a Guilded instead of a Discord because Discord does silly things like charge you for features that, you know, are actually, why charge for them? Y'all don't have to do that. Or at least you could charge less. And then also sometimes Discord is just a program of all time. And so sometimes we just don't like feel like dealing with nonsense. So you can join us over on Guilded. It's not mandatory, it's not required. We do like watch anime on Saturdays and things like that, but if you'd rather just like kind of hang out stream side instead, that's also fine. Okay, who can we go raid? Who can we go raid? Who can we go raid? I forgot who we raided on New Year's Day, but I know for a fact we did Nimbley, Chris1, and T5 recently. Let's see who else is still. Let's see who's optimal now. Do this over here. Okay. We haven't been by day to day. He's doing Marvel Rivals. So I'm going to hold that in the pocket for a second. We haven't, well, no, I think we've been to Queso relatively recently. He's off the cooldown list, but I think we've been to Queso relatively recently. We definitely haven't been by Palm, though. Let's see. No, I feel like at some point we would have been by Dave relatively recently, and Palm is doing some art, and it's now's as good time as any to like kind of like vibe down and relax with him. So we're gonna go hang out with we're gonna go hang out with Palm. They do art streams mostly, and just like other kind of chill stuff, and occasionally other casual things. But at the moment, they are just doing some art things, so we're gonna go hang out over there. Give them an SHH raids when we go over there. You can use whatever emotes you want. They don't have to be my emotes. Just make sure that like they're chill emotes. Don't give them too much fuss. Don't give them too much trouble. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Wear a mask. Don't go outside if you don't have to. Get your vaccines. Be excellent to each other. They're not too big against racist, sexist, anti-queer folks, or Zionists. Your reminders: Black Lives Matter. Trans rights are human rights. Reproductive rights are human rights. Palestine, Sudan, Congo, New Caledonia, Haiti must all be free. None of us are free till we're all free. Stream schedule. This upcoming Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. More SMT Nocturne. This upcoming Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Probably more Viral Core Busters, assuming I can figure out what is going on with the thing. Or I might be in a spot where I can finally do more secret game development. We'll see. And then next Friday, maybe next Friday, I'll feel like playing Street Fighter. Well, I say that as if I didn't play Street Fighter literally last week on stream. What I mean is, maybe we'll play something that's not KOF. Maybe what will happen is that instead I'll be like, no, actually, I would like to use Snake Leg's wife as well as Snake Arm's wife, and then here will be again. I don't know. Thank y'all for coming by. I'll catch y'all when I catch y'all. Stay safe. Deuces.